Good morning, everybody, and welcome to TeamODZ Endurance Lab. Today in the meetup, we've got me, Mike, and Tina. We'll get Mike on the screen right now as soon as we get his sound going.
Yep. Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Mike, I can hear you loud and clear.
Cool. Yeah. I was running down to the last second this morning.
It's a bit earlier than normal. There we go. There's Mike. We've got Mike and we've got everybody together on the screen now. That looks good.
Look at that fancy blur. Nice.
We're going to play with the blur today. We might mix it up a bit. Thanks for waking up so early this morning.
No problem.
So we can get a 2-hour workout in. Thanks for the ride on, Mike. I didn't know you're going to do 2 TTTs yesterday.
I didn't know either.
Okay.
It's just funny how that works out. Honestly, I woke up that morning and I was thinking, like, I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I feel good.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if I wanted to do any racing, but I ended up feeling so good on our TTT, and I knew they were down a rider, so I said, you know what, this course is pretty good for latte for me to do. So
oh my goodness.
I signed up.
That is not my favorite course.
I think that's my kind of course.
Nice and punchy.
Like it just suited me, and I was able to recover on it. And I just felt really good yesterday, so.
Good morning, Ben. Morning, Sam.
Good morning, everybody.
No, I feel like I don't get recovery on that course. Also, I'm in the middle of a build session. There's not a lot of legs left once I get into the yellow.
Got it, yeah.
And next week's going to be even worse.
I was coming off of recovery.
Oh, yep. So my normal sustained TSS is maybe about 700 if I push it. And we've been hitting 800 plus at this point. Doesn't sound like a big difference between 700 and 890, but that extra bit of TSS takes a lot of effort.
It certainly adds up. It's funny, so after the race, I told Ian, I was like, I've never had fresher legs in my life. And it just felt so good. And so I guess he was kind of waking up when I was in the middle of the second TTT.
Yes.
And I start seeing a message from him saying like, well, that's good, but don't let it fool you to think your body's recovered yet. And I was like, okay, don't turn on the stream and don't pay attention to my today's plan later. Just ignore today.
Yep. You're having fun with the new legs. Good morning, Owen.
Yep.
Sam, that's good that your legs are back as well.
Good morning, Owen.
I'm jealous of you guys, but mine will come.
Oh yeah. So you said next week's a really big build for you, right?
Yeah, so next week we'll hit 900 TSS. That's why we need to do the Uber pretzel, because there's no way I can do that without a super long ride.
My microphone just took a dive. 1 second.
Okay.
Hopefully that's good.
How much is that doggy in the window, Owen?
So yeah, the pretzel, that's good for at least what, 270 TSS?
Yep, that'll probably be in the 300s. Yep,
Get how
about
many I
300
last
is
time?
TSS. Owen. Maybe less. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna do 4.5 hours, maybe 5. And it'll be about 50 TSS per hour. So yeah, we'll get to 250 at least.
What what workout are you bringing to that one?
What work will I be bringing in?
No, what workout?
Oh,
Like, do you
I
have a
don't think
scheduled workout for
I don't
that?
think I'm gonna do a workout. Nope.
Ah, okay.
I think I'm just gonna keep it in the blue. Ramp it up on the climbs to green maybe. It's gonna be like a chasing Mike ride. Oh, nice, Ben. That's gonna be fun. How's your weather forecast for the weekend, Ben? Thanks for the like. Facebook there. Yep. 113 kilometers. That's a nice distance.
Nice.
And
Okay. So
let's hope there's not
sorry,
a lot of showers.
last time I did Uber pretzel.
Yeah.
Last time, but I did a endurance max. So I had about a 4.5 hour workout,
Yes.
and that was slotted for 270 or 210 TSS.
Okay.
And then I think that got us a quarter of the way up the Alp.
Yep.
And so then we had to finish it at. And yeah, total TSS was 283, but probably ride a bit harder if we're not locked into a workout.
Yes.
Do it a little bit faster.
Yep. I'm going to try and set new records on it. It'll be just enjoying it. Well, Owen, if the wind comes from the right direction, that'll be fun. Seems like a decent start time, Ben. 8 a.m. if you have to do 2 hours driving. Mike is using his power ups
Not too
already.
bad.
How's the sound this morning, Owen? I played around with my sound a bit.
Coming in super clear on Discord.
Okay. I think the stream would notice it more. Okay. The only difference you'll notice is my music will duck whenever I talk.
Oh, interesting.
And it should duck when Mike talks as well. A coastal ride. Did you get some climbs on there, or is it along the coast so it's nice and flat? Thanks, Owen. We try and make it better every week. Oh, I can do this pace for the whole day. This is nice. It's between gray and blue.
Not too bad. So you've got a 2-hour plus slow burn. I've never seen that.
Ask Jason to put you in a base building block and you'll start seeing them. This is Owen's favorite, the slow burns. But so I suggested that he try and ride with one of the bots for the slow burn, if that will keep him in the blue. And he did that on Wednesday, I think, and it worked out pretty well. Owen, that was more fun.
Yeah, doing slow burn solo can be a bit of a chore.
Yes, you definitely need something to keep your attention. Thanks ACUs for the like on Facebook there. Yes, I was surprised yesterday with your legs being back on the TTT.
Surprised too. They felt so heavy during my warm up on that what is it, trees to sea or sea to trees?
Oh yes, yes, that's what you said.
In my mind, I was thinking like, okay, I'm probably gonna pop on this thing after 5 minutes.
Oh, glad you didn't.
But yeah. Yeah, a few more weeks and then no more structured bike training for me till August.
Oh,
Gonna feel weird.
will everything be on the bike then?
No, so the summer I'm not gonna have any sort of
Oh, okay.
bike really to train on.
Oh, that's
So,
true.
The occasional swim. I'll probably do a lot of running. But my sister-in-law is building a house She actually bought a section of my in-laws' land, and they're
Okay.
building there. So when I say next door, I mean literally next door.
Oh, nice.
And she and her boyfriend are, well, not boyfriend. They're not quite married, but there's a thing you can do in France, which is like a legal thing that's not married, but pretty much. Anyway, they're big CrossFitters,
Okay.
and they're gonna, in their gym, they are setting up basically like a CrossFit box. So I
Oh.
imagine I'll be lifting quite a bit.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then running along the ocean is always nice.
I can imagine that. That always looks nice. Except for it's running. So that makes it look hard.
We ran last week. We've planted the seed. It's gonna get started
I did.
before you know it.
My
You,
daughters.
Owen.
Yeah. And Tiana has a 5K coming up. Oh, what happened to the
Oh,
sound?
nice.
Yep, she has
I
a...
think he's messing with you.
Oh my goodness. It's too early in the morning to be messed with.
So she's got a 5K coming up.
Yep, she's got a 5K, I think in June, that the girls on the run is going to do that. And Daddy's going to run with her.
Oh, nice.
So
Even better.
that's a nice interval workout because they don't keep a steady pace. They go all out
You know, I was gonna say,
and then slow and
Do you
then all
have
out.
do you have like a watch you can run and get some pacing on?
Yes, I've got the Garmin Phoenix 3 HR, so it can give me pace.
Okay. That's what I tried to do that for my son on his last 5K was, you know, tell me roughly what your goal is, and I'll pace you at that. Because last time I had him try like a 1 mile, just practice run, and I was like, okay, try to run it at the pace you want. He went out at like sub 5-minute miles for about 300 meters before blowing up spectacularly.
Yes.
So yeah, pacing's tricky. But yeah, if you can kind of help pace her, then you should have a good run.
Yeah, we should actually do a run before that. Maybe just a 2K, just to get the feeling for it again.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, that's really good, Owen.
Oh, that's cool, Owen.
Yeah. When I started running way back when, I had a friend and he did marathons and ultra marathons, but he was perfectly happy to run with me. So he would just pace us. And I didn't have to about anything except for just staying with him.
Oh, nice.
So I learned how to pace because I'm my own and I
It takes
just
time.
do whatever I do, but when we do an event or something, I'll be with him. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was really fun to wake up. And because in South Africa, they start the road races at 5 a.m. So you get up at 4, drive to the start or walk to the start, all depends on where it is, and then you start running before the sun rises, and you're done by 6:30. So it's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, pacing's hard. You just have to experience and time.
Yes.
That's it. It's kind of similar to doing like an FTP test, right? Like the first time, if you're new to taking an FTP test and they say go all out for 20 minutes, it's like,
that's right.
huh, okay. And then, yeah, you're more or less likely to either go too hard and pop or have way too much left in the tank.
That's right.
So but yeah, even in running, just follow a plan or get a plan and try it out.
Yep, at some point I'll do a bit of that. Thinking maybe lunchtimes.
Oh, just careful with the heat.
Well, I'll do it on the treadmill indoors.
Oh, yeah, that's good. But yeah, if you've got iFit, there's a bunch of running series on there. My wife is surprised how much she likes it. And she went from not running to, she was popping up into some intervals yesterday around 7 miles an hour.
Wow.
On the treadmill that she's really happy with.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, she was quick to point out, because I was telling her how awesome that was. She's like, no, well, it was only 45 seconds. But it's like, still, 2-3 months ago, anything over 5 and you were not happy.
That's right.
So, following good plan, you can make some good progress pretty quickly.
Yes, Owen, I don't have a clue how running and heart rate would work.
Gotta run with power.
That's my thinking. I like data so much that run part would probably get me into running.
Oh, well, the Stride Pod, it collects a lot of data.
See,
not just power.
That's the problem. I think heart rate zones is different, but Mike can tell us more about that.
They are very different. I can go a good 10 to 15 beats higher running than I can cycling, and like for me, once I start getting into the 160s, like 165 to 170 range on the bike, that's when things are starting to hurt. On running, that feels totally fine. And for running, it's not when I get into the high 170s or 180 range that things are starting to get rough. And then swimming is a whole other one. Swimming's kind of funny. Like if I'm in the 140s or the low 140s heart rate, that's when things are just almost unbearable.
Yeah, swimming, I don't have a clue. Not even close. Hey, Jafel. I think I got that right. I hope I do. Thanks for the like there and popping into the chat. We've got a triathlete in our midst. So there's obviously some run talk, some swim talk in between.
Don't worry, if it gets too much, Jerry, you'll just mute me and you'll just see my lips moving.
Yeah. And if he doesn't stop then, we'll just take him off the screen.
Blur effect.
Yes, we just...
Oh, and can your watch talk to the stride? Stride.
Yeah, we won't start talking about food yet. It's too early.
Too early. I could talk about food any time of the day.
Well, we've got
I'm hungry right now.
50 to go. That's what I mean.
That's true. You don't want to start salivating too early.
That's right, because then I need to dig into my emergency supplies.
I'm trying just water again today.
Oh, nice.
Worked
Yeah.
pretty well on is that Wednesday? Yeah. Wednesday.
Yes. So we're getting another badge today. And
How many of the new ones did you get yesterday?
just 2. The really short
Okay.
one. And then what's it? Crank something, chain something, I don't know.
Oh, chain chomper.
That's it, chain chomp. So on
Okay.
Saturday, tomorrow, the 10th is to do all of them.
Oh wow.
Yep. Why not? That's not that many. We'd probably be
true.
2.5 hours. Good morning, Nick.
Hey Nick. Good morning. So I'm in theory, I'll be running tomorrow morning
Oh, nice.
outdoors.
Outdoors.
Oddly enough.
Oh, so it'll be me alone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We're gonna try and meet up with a friend of mine and go for a easy recovery run. Well, what time are you starting tomorrow?
Probably again 5 a.m.
Okay.
Can be done by 9.
Ooh, 4 hours. Good ride. So Owen, one thing with the stride is that its pacing and distance are more accurate than GPS.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's it's crazy good how well tuned it is to motion.
So how do you calibrate it
And,
so it knows what your stride length and all those things?
So it's got a whole bunch of gyroscopes in it,
Yes.
and it comes pre-calibrated, but all it's doing is it learns, or it doesn't really need to. It's detecting that back and forth motion, so it knows how far it's traveled on every step.
Oh, okay.
And they have a calibration protocol that they tell. So it's one of those constant arguments on the Stride Facebook group. People always saying, oh, Stride told me this, 5K on a track was 5,015 meters.
Yes.
And everybody's always like, but shouldn't it be exactly 5,000? Well, let's be a little fair here. I mean, there's always a little plus or minus some margin of error.
That's right.
And then the other question is the track truly
That's right.
400 meters exactly?
Yes.
Did you run on the line the entire time? Right? Because all that stuff adds up.
Oh, definitely. If you go outer versus inside line, I think on one lap you can get 5 or 6 meters.
It adds up for sure. But anytime I've gone out to kind of just look at, okay, this known route, how far it is, Stride has always been more accurate for me than GPS. GPS can do some crazy things.
Yeah. Because it'll interpolate between points and you don't know what it did in that point.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and that margin of error is really good. But I mean, there are people going out there saying, oh, I bought this measuring wheel and I measured out this thing. And it's like, okay, but you bought the $20 measuring wheel off of Amazon.
Oh,
how
yes.
accurate is that? It's
exactly.
Again, you go into a rabbit hole when you start talking about accuracy, because no one here has, these certified measuring sticks in Paris or
that's right.
special lasers that they can shoot at things. I mean, personally, I measure my tracks in atoms. It's a huge number.
Yeah, it sounds about like when we started cycling with the bike computers that you need to give the wheel circumference. So,
oh yeah,
instead of me just measuring the wheel circumference, I went and my dad had a really long tape measure. So I measured out a piece of road so I can measure like 10 circumferences and then divide that by 10 to get a very, very accurate 1 revolution distance. Like,
there you go.
how much difference that gonna make? But made me happy to think that I've got something accurate. Although it was only a $10 cycling computer. Who knows how accurate that is?
Sure. Well, it goes back to the whole debate is, what is 200 watts? It doesn't really matter.
Nope.
Right? Use the same thing, get some consistency. Just build on it.
That's right. That's the debate with the body fat measurement on the scale. As long as it tracks accurately and you can see it's going up or down, that's all you need.
Well, yeah, although those things, they vary wildly with hydration levels and stuff.
Yes,
I can get mine to swing about 2%
that's right.
in a few hours. But
But you just need to keep your protocol the same.
yeah,
So I always measure after I get off the bike and after I showered. So I know I'm less hydrated, but I'm less hydrated every day. There's obviously days where it's a short day and a long day, but then I only look at the average trend.
so one feature on my scale that I kind of like is I get a weekly report of my average weight
Yes,
versus caring about each individual measurement.
that's right, because that can put you up and down.
Oh yeah, I swung 12 pounds in a day on the Ironman.
I can believe that.
So the scale actually will recognize me, right? It
Yes.
recognizes users based upon being within a few points here or there of your last weigh-in.
That's right.
I stepped on the scale after, not that night, but the next day after a full day of fueling, and it was, and you are,
It's always fun when that happens.
yeah. I was kind of like, oh man. The next day I ate a bunch less.
Well, you just needed to get everything back in the system.
Yeah, for sure. Doing a lot of repair, so need the resources.
Yeah, I got a bit frustrated in December because we were doing all this high intensity type training and my weight started creeping up. And I finally set up a graph to plot my lean body weight as well. And I realized I'm building muscle, and that's why it's creeping up. Body fat stays about constant, or the amount of fat, but the lean muscle went up. I was like, okay, gives me a bit of peace of mind there.
Nice. Yeah, it's tricky because you definitely don't want to starve yourself on the high intensity stuff. You'll get sick.
Yep, that was my worry, because Jason keeps telling me to eat more and I'm constantly hungry. But the scale is going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I remember the tour of Sufferlandria. I was a non-stop eating machine.
Oh my goodness, me too. That's exactly what started that whole thing, was that. Didn't eat enough.
I got to the point where my kids saw me coming to the table. They ran in fear. I just took over. So, oh, and I've also got a 20% off coupon for Stride. So if you are interested, let me know. It's definitely a pricey pod, but I couldn't recommend anything better. In long run, it's worth it.
What's the price of it?
Well, it used to
about?
be. I know they recently changed their model, so I don't want to say too much. But back when I got mine, it was around, I think 210, 220.
Okay.
They're doing something now with a subscription model. The subscription is not required for the device to work. So you can get it without the subscription or do their little, yeah, you can also do that deal and cancel at 6 months. And I think it still comes out a bit cheaper than if you buy it without the subscription. I think the subscription more or less would be useful if you need it to give you training plans. But if you get it and then just talk to Ian can give you power-based run workouts. I mean, I don't really use anything on the INSCYD training plans itself. They're really good if you're new to running or if you don't have a coach or anything like that.
Ah.
But if you're in the endurance lab, you can get run workouts and they can sync up through training peaks or whatever. Yeah, that's right, Owen. They're trying to incentivize people to try out the subscription. At the moment, I'm kind of grandfathered into a bunch of things, so it's hard for me to say what exactly you get versus what I get.
Right.
So they literally made this change like last month.
How easy is it to switch between users?
On the Stride?
Yes.
Or
does it learn your specific run and you can't have different users on it?
Oh. So like if you just wanted your daughter to use it on the treadmill?
That's right.
Just put it on her shoe, doesn't matter.
Really? Wow.
Yep. My kids use mine all the time when they're on Zwift.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you wanted to get data out of it, like they've got a whole app and Power Center thing, that you can do it. But I would find it annoying to try to pull the data off manually.
Oh, okay.
Using what they call like a manual sync kind of thing. Because the pod itself has a memory.
Yes.
And it has a lot of memory for its size. It'll store a lot of runs. And they always say, like, if your phone dies or if your watch dies, don't worry, your data's still there. And you can kind of offline sync it later.
Yep.
But like I said, it holds a lot of runs on there. And so I was trying to do some analysis of a run. So I had a backup iPad and I tried to download the stuff over there. And it downloaded like 8 months worth of runs.
Wow, that's a lot of data.
So yeah, it would be kind of annoying if you were trying to get the data out for one individual run and then switch between users that way. But if you just wanted to use it either on Zwift or even if you just wanted her to use it for pacing.
Yes.
Yeah, you just put it on her shoe.
Okay.
Strap a watch to her arm and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's good to know.
It's funny. So there is something you can tell it how much you weigh. And the only thing that affects is there's a watts per kilo calculation.
Oh, yes.
And so I didn't know that's all it did. So I thought it was important to put the weight in. This was a while ago. And my kids were getting on there. So I was like, okay, let me get their weight. And they had a limitation in how low you could go on the weight.
Oh, yes.
Because I think my kids were something like 25 kilos at the time. And I think the bottom was 30. So I contacted support and they kind of explained, you know, just put it at 30, it doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, I mean, they ended up fixing it if you want, but.
Yeah, probably didn't figure kids would run with a $200 device.
So if you want to geek out on data, the new Stride will measure wind power, or how much percentage of your power is pushing the wind.
Oh my goodness.
And it gets pretty cool because on this one particular track I do, I feel like I'm in a wind tunnel sometimes. And since it's a track, you can see which laps are slowing down and I'm hitting the wind.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
My wind power metric spikes up.
Yeah, you can see which direction you're
cool to
running.
look at.
Yes. That is pretty cool to look at.
Yeah, it's a neat device.
You're just free riding today. Do whatever you feel like.
Pretty much.
It's one nice thing about the keep together.
Yeah. Yeah, my calendar is blank. I don't know if Ian's trying to tell me something.
Want you to rest a bit.
Definitely rested. Feeling pretty good now.
Well, Owen, the Zwift pod don't have any real software. So Zwift bought the pod from the company that used to make it. And they had a pretty cool app apparently. Well, Zwift is not maintaining that app. They actually killed off the app. So people are complaining about that.
Don't get the Zwift pod, especially not for 70 pounds. My dad got that pod when he first started walking. He wanted to walk on a treadmill on Zwift. He doesn't run. That pod doesn't cut in until you get to like a jogging or running pace.
Oh yes, I saw that as well.
But he was super frustrated. And he was talking even with Zwift support. And they started saying, oh no, that's normal. The game won't recognize, 20-minute mile or like a walk.
That's right.
Or even slower. And he forwarded me this email and I'm like, what are you talking about? I can basically shuffle along at 0.5 miles an hour.
That's right.
And Zwift is fine. And it's just the pod. So the Stride pod will pick it up and transmit the pace. The Zwift pod won't. So Not that you want to be going that slow, but it's just not a very good device, and especially not for that price.
Yeah, I saw some of those posts. I actually tested that as well, because I've got this homemade contraption that I use on my treadmill. Basically just measure the revolutions of the motor, translate that into distance, and then I can put the treadmill on its slowest and the avatar would walk. But since it's so slow, the legs won't move. It'll just float forward.
Oh,
that's
really?
that's like super slow.
It's like 0.1 miles an hour or something.
Something like that, yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think the slowest I tested was 0.5 mile an hour.
Yeah, because slower than that, you can't really move your legs
Yeah,
anymore.
you're just standing there.
Yes. Going in slow motion, but with just a belt, you can just put this treadmill on as slow as possible.
That must have
Mine is
shown
not-
an interesting pace number in the Zwift.
Yes. Remember what that showed us. I don't know.
I know
how
when
well
you start getting
mine is-
under 1 mile an hour, it like there's only so much space they've allocated,
Oh yes.
right? And the little Zwifters nearby thing. So things get weird once you start going into super slow pace.
So mine is not very well accurately calibrated, because I don't have anything to really calibrate it by. So I started by just
Okay.
measuring the length of the belt and then have it rotate X amount of revolutions, so I know how far that is. But that wasn't very accurate. So I went off the number off that the treadmill measures, and we just tried and tune it to be close to whatever the treadmill says.
I don't know, your measurements are probably more accurate.
Maybe it
That's
was.
another that's another constant debate on the Stride group, is people are wondering why, oh, I put my treadmill at 7 or whatever, but my Stride is telling me I'm running this pace. And you have to get into a whole debate of like, okay, what's your treadmill? How big is its motor?
Yes.
Because basically the motor is always kind of fluctuating, trying to maintain a speed. But every time you land on it,
That's right. You stop
it
it.
kind of stops the belt, and it has to power through you and all that stuff. So the treadmill itself is notoriously inaccurate, but it's doing its best.
Yep. I think it's pretty accurate when there's nobody on there, because then it's basically just measuring the wheel speed and it knows how long the belt is.
I guess it's going to depend more on the type of treadmill and how well they calibrate it.
That's right.
I don't think they're measuring much.
No,
They're probably just measuring voltage.
mine don't even have that. Mine has a physical sensor like a magnet and a pickup like an old bike computer.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So it just measure the flywheel at the motor.
Got it. Okay.
Easy as that. But I'm okay. I know it's all virtual. It's like my virtual riding. Once I go outside, I'll see the true value of all this training.
That's right. I really need to get outside for a ride soon.
Yes, me too.
Friend I'm running with tomorrow, he's going out for a ride today at 1, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to swing that with work and the kids.
That's a hard time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we get sunrise earlier in the morning, and I can go out at 5 a.m. on a Saturday, that'll work.
We're getting closer. I can see some sun peeking through now. What is it, rising around like 5:30-ish?
Yes,
Getting there.
we're getting there. Yep. Then I might even go
There's a
outside
KOM
during
next
the
to my
week.
house I need to get. Oh, nice.
Yep, you have to get the KOMs around your house. That's just the rule. You need to own
I
them.
think I'm 3 or 4 seconds off of it. But the last time I did it, I wasn't this fit, so hopefully should be able to get it.
Yep. Just don't do what
Although
I
I
did
was
and
6 years younger.
go out with a gravel bike and think you can better your time.
No, I'll go dig out the wheels for this thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's a. I think the current KOM is 28 seconds, so it's nothing too long.
Oh, that's a nice
But-
short one.
It's an all-out uphill sprint with a weird finish on a, I think maybe 100 meters of downhill on the finish.
Ooh,
Really
okay.
weird. I almost wish whoever made that segment would have started a little bit earlier on the climb and finished it right at the top.
You make your own segment.
Yeah, but this one's got a really good name.
Oh,
I wouldn't
okay.
want to copycat him.
Nope.
So the street is named Laughter Drive, and the segment's called "What's So Funny on Laughter."
Oh my goodness, that
it's
is
just-
good.
Yeah, and it's a nice, sharp, punchy climb, and you just got to dig in and wrench out like a good best 30-second power.
Uh-huh. Good morning, Ketan.
Hey, Ketan, how's it going?
We decided to do some badge hunting today with Mike because I had a long workout, and switching between workouts, that's not a lot of fun. So we'll try the new map tomorrow.
Yeah, the new map came earlier than we thought, so plenty of time to finish that one.
A lot of people finished all the badges in the new map already.
Yeah, so when I first saw the map drop and the route, I was pretty disappointed. I thought, wow, I was really hoping for a nice climb or whatever. But But then I started kind of reading a bit more about, this is more of kind of like a part 1.
That's right.
Like setup, drop. And then some people kind of comparing, you know, that this map will probably end up even larger than Watopia. So I'm pretty excited about it. And the scenery is gorgeous.
I like the fact that there's so many turns. Especially since I like to just go wherever I feel.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Almost at the top, Tina. Don't stop now.
Katana, I'm coming off of a solid rest week, so I'm pretty fresh today and yesterday. I didn't do anything but walk for I think like 3 days after the Ironman. Just healed up.
Mike is Iron Mike. You did well in the TTT, Ketan. You're too hard on yourself.
Yeah, the TTTs are hard in general. And if you're new to it, learning curve. And that map had a hard start. So definitely just treat it as a learning experience, but you did well for, you know, jumping into these things new.
Yeah, especially that route. If it was a complete flat route, it would have been a lot different experience. And on your first few, it's perfectly fine to drop out in the beginning.
Yeah, the start's tough because now that everybody's kind of gotten the hang of being in the pairing screen and essentially dropping the clutch and
that's right,
burning the rubber to get out of the pen, you got to really dig deep for, you know, a good 30 seconds, catch on, and then, yeah, and in that particular course, we were uphill for a while at the start.
Hey, Sam, thanks for the like there.
Hey, Sam. Yeah, so Kitan, in that situation, if you can, on Discord, just ask for help, and one of the Bs can kind of go back, you know, stay within yourself, you know, go hard, but don't go too deep into the red, call out for help, and a B should be able to come back and give you a little bit of a draft to catch you up.
Yep.
Because otherwise, yeah, if you burn yourself out, then yeah, it's just, you can't recover.
Yep.
Did we miss the radio tower again?
Yep. It's awesome. Especially in a workout. My timing is always wrong when we hit the radio tower. And you did the right thing to pull out when you did. So every week you hold on a bit longer until you get to the point where you sit in the front.
Yeah.
Because it makes a big difference having a big bunch, even if one or two of those people never pulls in the front. It adds to the speed.
Oh yeah. Get a nice blob and rip on through.
That's right. Then you're going to get to the point where you start helping with the closing of gaps when people rotate. And that's a very important job as well.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, so Jerry, that course was really tough on the C's yesterday with all the punchy climbs and whatnot.
Yes.
I think we got a little bit lucky. We didn't have any A's in the in our morning race.
Oh,
Or
yes.
we would have been hurting.
It would have been completely different if Andy was there as well.
Yeah. If we had Andy, Sydney, and then
Rich and you.
shoot.
Oh, that would have been painless for me.
Remember the other guy, the A+?
Oh,
We rode with once?
yep.
I forget because his name is different than what it was in Zwift.
Yes. I can't remember,
Shoot.
but that was crazy.
Yeah, but imagine him, Andy, and Sydney pulling us on that. It would have been a rough.
Yeah. Yeah, especially, I complain about this all the time, being heavy on those climbs. So whenever we go up, it's as if I'm pulling in the front. And if it happens to be that I was pulling in the front, then go to recover and then we start climbing, it's like, oh, I just keep pulling at the front.
Right. His name was Aaron.
Aaron, that's right. I don't know, Owen.
I don't know.
I think so. But I think I've been wrong once. But I may have been mistaken. I don't even know how long this route is. I think it's about 60 Ks or something.
It's only 50K.
Or 50, yep. Well, we're not
I
going
think
super
we've done
fast.
most of the climbing.
Yes, we did. I think it's around the jungle. I might stop and change bikes.
Okay.
It's gonna,
Oh yeah, because we just have the jungle after this.
yeah. So I'm gonna stop here, pause my workout. Okay,
All right.
let's change bikes. Why not?
What's a good what's a good gravel or mountain?
Pick a mountain bike. If you've got a mountain bike, you should have the Zwift mountain bike. Or
I've got some drops to spend.
I bought
Any
one.
recommendations?
Specialized Epic S-Works. That's the fastest mountain bike.
Specialized. Let's see.
Okay,
Where else
Ketan.
can you do a little bit of shopping on the side of the road? Ah, I already own the Epic S-Works. Fancy.
Oh, cool.
Let me just get back on it.
Why not? Just for fun.
There it is. And I've got a little bit of spray paint here.
It's not a lot you can change.
No, I just
on it.
noticed it's like a waste, kind of a waste. All right, I'm good.
You good? Okay, let's go. I wonder if I'm gonna see you change. It looks like you're still on your Tron. Oh no.
Is it? You've changed
Oh.
on my screen. You've changed into the mountain bike.
Well, that sometimes happens.
All right, thanks, Gaetan. Have a good one. Have a good rest up.
Okay. Let's do this.
You want to talk about Swift Rich? Jerry, 25 million drops. Wow.
That's a lot. There's nothing really to buy. Hey, thanks for the
Saving up
ride
for
on
Swift College.
Monster. Yep, I'm saving for my daughter's college tuition. I'm gonna pay in drops.
I'm just a bit under 4 million myself. I bought something recently.
Fancy wheels on the
was it?
bench.
I think it was some Envy wheels, yeah.
Yep, I didn't buy a lot of things. Number one, I don't want my garage to be too cluttered with bikes.
Yeah.
My personal garage,
bought a
I don't
few.
mind. The one in Zwift, no. And there's nothing really to get once you have the Tron bike and the lightweight wheels and the bench. Maybe a good TT bike. Enough TT races.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I bought recently. I got a what was it? The Canyon CF Max.
Oh yes, you got
T-bike.
that for the Ironman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the gravel. Probably after this, before tomorrow. Because when I go to the new map, I want to do that on the gravel bike.
That's smart.
Yep.
A lot of trails over there.
Eric Slunger did a test, and the gravel bike was the fastest. Because you've got some road sections and some gravel sections.
Is that the Canyon Grail or something?
Yeah, if I don't know the TT bikes that well.
Yeah, back when I was kind of researching a bike to buy in real life, I was looking at the CF Max. Or they've got like 3 levels of it, not the super high end one. That's too much. But I was looking at the middle one. I forget what it's called. Maybe it's CFR Max or something like that. But I kind of decided against the TT bike. I think I want to just go with a nice aero road bike.
just get some TT handlebars. You can swap out.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, all of the like Ironman races that interest me are typically pretty hilly.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how crazy I am about the idea of just, 56 or 112 miles of just flat.
Oh, yes.
I don't know. It seems kind of boring to me. So I tend to look more at the mountain areas, and I like climbing and riding out in hills
That's right.
when I do go outside. So yeah, just a nice aero road bike, maybe with some clip-on TT bars or something.
That's right.
Not even.
Oh, the amount of money you save by getting a road bike, you can almost go DI2. And then it's easy to just change handlebars because there's no cables or anything. Well, the brakes got cables. That's true.
So I'm actually looking at the SRAM ETAP,
Oh, yes.
the wireless. It'd be pretty cool.
Yep, you can do
But we'll
that.
see.
Clip on aero bars
I've got even more time.
and remote gear buttons then on the ends. And you'll have the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. The little blip boxes on the end of the TT bars.
That's right. If you like that position to be in the first place.
That's true, yeah. I certainly don't train it.
Yeah. Well, you need to train a lot.
What's
Yeah, a
funny
lot
is it
of-
kind of looks comfortable,
It does.
right? Like just putting your weight on those pads on the
That's right.
elbows, compared with all the pressure I put on my hands just holding the bars.
So I tried this.
But
just to see if I can get comfortable
How
in
does
this
that work?
position. No, it doesn't. I need to move on everything to be comfortable like this. My plan was to play games like
Yeah.
this. Just lean over and just play games. But nope. There's a few pressure points there on my saddle that I don't really like.
oh yeah,
I think the TT guys drop the nose of the saddle a lot because they lean forward and your hips rotate so much.
well on a TT bike, yeah, the geometry is different.
And the geometry is different as well.
Yeah. Yep. Saddle's different. So I tried to get a nice set of clip-ons, and there's a seat post you can get that'll actually, you can flip it up and kind of move it forward and backwards,
Oh, yes.
even mid-ride. I forget the name of it. But the idea was you flip it forward when you want to go TT position, flip it back when you're in the road position.
Oh, wow. Like a dropper post type of thing for a TT bike.
Yeah, so well, the idea was to take your road bike and kind of make it into a better TT bike.
Yes.
So I set up in the bike shop to get a fit on it. And he said basically the geometry of my road bike, which apparently is like an aggressive road bike,
Yes.
he said it'll just never work in that
Oh,
That'd be better
okay.
to just return the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
We scrapped that idea.
Sounds like a pretty interesting idea.
Yeah.
A split nose TT saddle. If I really want to do a TT, Owen, I don't think I would do. Not yet. If I bring another homeless bike into this house, I might be homeless. Look what followed me home, honey. A TT bike.
Just splash a little bit of dirt on there and say you found it on the side of the road.
Oh, when I want to play games, Owen. Yep, maybe that's an idea. We're halfway done with this workout.
That was the trick to get me riding in the first place, was took the saddle and just tilted it forward.
Yep.
Just relieve some pressure and get some time on the bike.
That's the hardest part. It's getting used to the saddle.
Yeah.
Still don't like this one a lot. It feels like it's pointing up. Well, I know it's pointing down. And if I point it more down, I slide off. So,
Whoops.
yeah. Because then you have a lot of pressure on your hands when you slide off.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Ryan. Your first 30K.
Oh, congrats.
That is what we just been talking about. It's getting used to that saddle.
Yeah.
Because your legs would still be fine, but you wouldn't be able to sit anymore.
Good pair of bib shorts helps too.
That helps as well.
With all the racing yesterday, I'm almost on my second to last set of bibs.
Oh,
And this one I do not love. It's not as comfortable as the other two I used yesterday. But my emergency pair, I mean, I don't know. It's from 2013. I've worn those bibs out.
oh, that's your emergency pair.
Yeah, that's my. Should I wear this or should I just wear normal underwear? Like, that's the thought process on that. It's like, all right, I'll wear these bibs, but
gel or padded? I think most of them these days are gel. Or I'd say.
Pretty sure mine's a pad.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, mine's pads as well. Those that we were looking at as pads as well.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a gel chamois, to be honest.
There's some, seen some stuff on eBay with a gel. Well, I just wear a pair of shorts once before they go to the wash. So,
Yep.
and I have 5 pairs. So, and I ride 7 days a week,
Yeah, definitely.
or 6 days a week. So there's the point where you get to 4, it's wash time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to try to keep them clean, otherwise that gets gross.
Oh, you need to keep them super clean. You'll get gross if you don't.
Yep.
So I have a antibacterial stuff that I put when I wash mine.
Is it called
So-
bleach? No, I'm kidding.
No, that'll be so bad. So yeah, they use peroxide when you get scrapes or stuff, but I won't use that with my cycling gear. But in South Africa, we've got something called Dettol, and you can find it here at some places, which is the antibacterial wipe. So you clean wounds and stuff with that. So I just put a few drops of that with my cycling clothes. Get rid of the smell, and it keeps it squeaky clean. Yep, you know Dettol.
Oh, nice.
Just a quarter of I wouldn't say, not a cup, the little lid that goes onto the screw top. Just maybe a teaspoon with your cycling clothes. Yep, I used to have a problem with, after a while, my t-shirts were just, I have to throw them out because they just reek so badly. Because I was running in all these cheap t-shirts, the ones that you get at the races, and they just,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they are not good for running. Well, you get them at the races, but
Just the cotton ones there?
yep, those cotton ones,
Yeah.
and they just start stinking after a month or two. So I started washing it with that, and that helped. And then I found you can get real running tops.
Yeah, that helps a lot. I hate running and feeling hot.
Yeah. Yes, the breathable stuff is so nice. Yep, I might get another one of those ODZ tops, and then I'll get a running one as well.
Nice.
We were sitting outside the other day, and I rolled up my sleeves. Christina said, "Wow, you're so white. You need to get some sun." And I rolled up my sleeves, and Tiana looked at me. She's like, "You look like Mike."
Nice.
Like, okay, I'll take that as a compliment. Because I don't have anything.
Yeah, yesterday was
sleeveless
nice
anymore.
and hot. Oh no? Oh, you gotta
Nope.
fix that. Sun's out, guns out, baby. But yeah, so yesterday it was nice and hot and sunny, and so my kids wanted to play in the sprinklers, so I joined them. And since I never wear sleeves, my arms are decently tan, but the rest of me is just white on white.
Yes.
Trying to get a little bit of sun yesterday. Yeah, you can see my tan lines here.
Yep. Ryan, I'm stuck in the basement. There's no sun coming in here. Ever.
I cannot say that I'm familiar with that golfer.
Nope. You got a proper hat tan.
That's what I'm picturing in my mind.
Mm. Yeah.
As white as snow, nice.
Looks like a mountaintop.
Oh, and when does it ever start to warm up over there?
Yeah, that's funny how we get different tan lines. Different sport has different tan lines.
Yeah. I'd say around here it's finally starting to be a really nice temperature in the morning versus cold.
Oh, nice.
And it's pretty warm in the afternoon, but not too hot yet. Oh, working outside, that sounds nice.
I've got a bit of European in my blood, so I have a harder time to tan. Oh yes, anything's better than wet. When my wife, on the other hand, she goes outside for 2 hours and she's got tan lines. Like, wow, how do you do that?
That's weird. I think I've got one shoulder higher than the other.
Oh yeah, with all the rain, there's nothing you can really do. Ryan. That's true, Owen. Yep, I need to avoid lobster, and then I can slowly get a nice tan. But that means I have to go outside.
Get the ODZ sleeveless and get at it.
Yep. Should be a good way to get it done. We'll do a bike change in 5 minutes. At the end of this block.
Oh yeah, we're out of the jungle.
Yes. Who's going to stream the ODZ app this morning?
Yeah. When does Andy get back? You know?
I think the 26th. Around about there. It's just before his birthday, I think.
Oh, wow. Got about 10K left on this route badge.
Yeah, we're almost there. 53.2 total distance.
And it looks like we've only got about 30 more meters of elevation to gain.
Yep, I think it's downhill from here into Watopia town, if I'm not mistaken.
Should be able to make it. I've got a hard stop at 7:05 today.
Okay,
It's
Then
about
we have
25
to-
minutes.
have to change bikes. Yeah, my workout's longer than the meetup. But from Android, you can't select a specific length of time. You only get options of half an hour intervals.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's weird, huh?
That is strange. So instead of like a text box where you type into, it's just like a select wheel or something?
Yep, it's a scroll. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
bar that scrolls up and down. Okay, let's change bikes here.
All right.
Okay, stop avatar. Okay, I could stop. Ouch. bikes. That one. And if you're ready, I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready, but my pairing screen cut my audio, so 1 moment.
Okay.
Number right.
There we go.
I've got audio again.
There we go. I could hear you all the time. You just couldn't hear me.
Yeah. So the microphone is plugged into the computer, but the headphones are Bluetooth. And
Oh, okay.
for some reason, and I guess I'm curious, this doesn't happen to you. When I go into the pairing screen, Swift constantly essentially knocks my headphones offline.
Oh, so
And so then
it tried to connect with something
off again.
in a Bluetooth. Huh.
Yeah. Does that not happen on Windows?
No.
Okay.
Yes, Ryan. The mountain bike is a lot faster in the jungle and on gravel. So, well, we're doing a workout and we're actually just having fun with changing bikes a bit.
Yeah.
But if you have an event that's only in the jungle, get the mountain bike. It's a lot faster.
Oh, yeah. It keeps the game kind of interesting, the different tactics you can take on some of these races on bike choice and setup, wheels and all that stuff.
Yep. I think there should be bigger differences. But then again, you just mentioned that people would have an advantage because they have more drops or more time in the game, and everybody goes haywire.
Does that make sense though? Like when you show up to your road race and you've got the 30-pound Walmart bike and the guy next to you's got the $20,000 super bike with the skin suit.
That's right. Yep.
I mean, like, it just kind of is what it is, right?
Yep.
I would only have a problem if they did it like in-app purchase kind of thing, like for real money.
Yes. No, I don't want
Then
to
I
pay
think
real
that'd be
money.
kind of lame. Yeah. But part of the incentive to playing and riding, and aside from just getting fit and getting stronger, is just leveling up,
Yep.
getting
nice.
the cooler equipment.
Exactly. So I brought it up again in the forums this week. Well, I said it would have, because there was people like, oh, well, this new map is only this short. And what have they been doing for the last year and a half? I said, well, remember, we paid the same and we only had the Healy loop. We had one loop. That's all. But I think Zwift missed a crucial part where they would only unlock when you are a new subscriber. You need to unlock the routes and the worlds in the same order as it was created. So after 5 XP you get a new route, and every 5 XP or something like that, 5 levels, you get something new. That should keep people interested.
Well, they kind of do that with the bug zapper, right?
Well, but they reduced it so much
I mean,
that even my daughter that doesn't ride a lot can ride anyway.
Okay.
It used to be level 10 and 12, I think. I think it's 5 and 6 now.
Oh, it's lower? Oh, okay.
Yes, they lowered it a lot.
I didn't know that.
But I think for every route, it should have been like that. Where you can still do events anyway, but when you ride alone, you can only ride with you unlocked.
I don't know. I feel like if you go outdoors, you can always ride wherever anyway, even if you're a total noob.
I can't ride the Alp.
It might be. Oh, we're riding the Alps someday.
I can only ride stuff in my backyard, which is like riding in Richmond.
I think you mentioned the other day, one of these days when you go to South Africa, you want to take a detour maybe in Europe. Well, let me know when that is. That detour is going to be in the Alps.
Yeah,
and I'll meet you out there. Or maybe it can be Mallorca. I'm flexible.
Yep. Yeah, but it shouldn't be unrealistic. It should be one of those things that you can constantly open up something new, especially when you're a new rider. I would even go as far as
we'll need to do a ODZ European meetup.
Oh, that'll be an expensive meetup, but yep. You think Team Camp was expensive? Owen said he'll be there.
That would definitely be pretty cool.
Yeah. One year I'll do Team Camp.
Yeah. I was trying to convince my wife that we should do Team Camp and that she should come along. You know, a little vacation from the kids. And her reaction is like, so basically I'm going to stay at this house while you and a bunch of guys go ride for 12 hours and then come home and you all are going to eat yourselves crazy and pass out. And I was like, yeah, doesn't it sound awesome?
Exactly.
She just didn't seem to get it. I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah, but
so yeah, there was a Mallorca idea. Was it last year or the year before?
I think it was the year before COVID.
Yeah, did that ever happen, or I have no idea.
I don't know.
Oh, so the Team Camp I'm talking about is the one in Arizona, USA.
That's right.
If it's in Mallorca, she's down.
Yeah, there's not a lot to do in Arizona except ride your bike. Yep, Nick.
Especially if it's in the summer when we can drop the kids off at her parents' house.
Oh, yep.
That would be awesome. Oh, looks like we finished this route probably near the volcano.
Is that where it ends? Is this the one that ends at a weird spot?
I've got to think so. We're only a couple K away and
Yep.
there shouldn't be any more climbing, so it probably ends right at the base of it.
Yep, it's that one. It's weird why they didn't just let it go into the town. Oh,
So
and you
Owen will do
almost sold
a
that.
an in real life PRL full, huh?
Yep. You almost sold it until you said Leith and Box Hill. Like, yeah. And we'll get Mike's badge soon. Slowly but surely we're ticking them off.
I think this is one of the last kind of longer ones I have.
I
Maybe a
think
couple other more in the 30 to 40K range.
I looked at two of the others you've got. There's also about 50Ks. But it's
Oh, is it?
flatter. So it will take less time.
Yeah, one of these days I just need to go crank out all the really short ones. Just back to back.
Yep. I think that's what tomorrow's going to look like for me. Then the Uber pretzel will be again the only one I need.
Oh yeah, I tried creating that meetup again yesterday. Still need to wait a couple days.
Oh,
Probably need to wait till Saturday, I guess.
yes, I think it's a week out or something. No rush.
Yeah. I'll post another invite to the ODZ group if anyone else wants to wake up. Or
Yeah.
just stay awake.
A nice early morning ride with friends. And I'll just chase Mike. There's a lot of flat sections in that one. I don't think it's as hard as the PRL full or the maybe a bit harder than the Mega Pretzel, but not a lot because there's so much flat road.
Last time for most of it, I was in a workout, so hard to
That's right.
judge.
Yeah, I agree, Owen. We need to do Leith and Box Hill at least once. I'm so close to New York. I need to take my bike there and just do the New York loop. So at least I can say I've done one of them in real life.
Just be careful with all the glass bridges, glass roads.
Yep.
Someone's come downstairs. All the lights in the basement are now on. But they're hiding from me.
You have a motion switch or?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
They came and flipped the switches. I imagine it's my wife, but
You get the badge? No, not yet. It's too early.
not yet.
I think this one goes back into town. That's not the one that ends at the volcano.
I know it's my daughter. She's up early, bouncing
Wow.
around. I need to check her alarm. That's not right. All right. So it looks like I'm gonna have a hard stop once we get this badge.
Ah, that's good. Yep, not gonna ask for more time, twice in 1 week.
Well, I definitely, I guess, overestimated my importance there because, like I said, during the meetup, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna pay for this. But I get upstairs, everybody's smiling, happy, the kids are doing their thing. Wife was fine. I guess now that I'm so used to the routine,
Yeah,
but now that they're older, they're a little more self-sufficient.
yeah, but Tina still just likes it when I'm there.
Oh yeah, for
And I
sure.
must say, I also like having breakfast with them. Because when I was still going to the office, I couldn't do that. I
Oh,
would
yeah.
be done eating and ready to leave when they are barely starting with breakfast.
So do you think you'll end up having to go back into the office one day, or
No,
is the remote kind of a permanent thing now?
they closed our office, made all of us remote.
Oh, nice.
They opened a small little satellite office just for boardrooms and things like that, but nope,
Okay, sure.
won't be going back.
Nice. Route complete.
There we go. One more badge under the
All right.
belt.
Just a few seconds left in the meetup.
Oh, that's true. Yep. That was good timing. I didn't plan it. I'd say I planned it that way, but
Subconsciously, you planned it that way. It's all good. Awesome. All right. Well, on that, let me get her fed. Thanks so much again for organizing and streaming, Jerry.
oh, this was a lot of fun.
Thanks.
Thanks for
Thanks to
riding with
everybody
me.
on the stream for joining in and saying hi. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, have a good end of your workout and a great day. See you guys.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Mike. Only 17 minutes left. Don't know if I'm gonna do the app this morning. Let's see. 83 TSS. still a bit low for the day. Everything I don't do today, I have to make up over the weekend. So I need to average about 150 a day since I took Monday off. Might have to get on the bike over lunchtime. Maybe do an hour there. If I'm going to stop now. Decisions. I can go anywhere now. Go to desert. Oh, I should have gone into Titan's Grove. Oh well. We'll just stay here then. Thought I saw my arch closer, but it's moved way into the distance. There it is. The other side of the bridge. Okay, it's a bit easier, this one. Keep it nice and easy for another 12 minutes. It doesn't seem like anybody's going to stream the app. Just go to Discord, to the main channel. Oh, there's Mr. Bussy. Hey, Mr. Fantastic.
My heart rate monitor doesn't want to work this morning, apparently, at least not this way.
Oh no. Are you planning to stream the app?
Not to the main channel. I haven't had the password for a while.
Oh,
I don't know why, but it always forgets the password after some time.
you're gonna stream it to your channel?
Yeah, that I will do.
Okay, then I'll raid you. That'll be easier than trying to get passwords and all of that set up right now.
Right.
Because
I don't know why, but my OBS always, after a few days, you go back in and the password's not there anymore. It's like,
yes, mine does that as well. It's a pain.
So is Andy out today?
Yes, he's still on vacation.
Oh, okay. Oh man, why is my heart rate monitor not working?
Good morning, Doom Nukem.
We got 6 minutes. I'm gonna unplug my Apple TV, restart this stupid thing.
Owen says you need to check if your order's working. We're doing well, Doom. Streaming, training, and having fun. Already IT support. Oh my
Now it
goodness,
doesn't
Doom.
wanna even... Never had this problem before. What the heck? I don't know how to connect it through my... Oh.
What's your Twitch handle?
M Fantastic.
M Fantastic.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Hey, Patty. Good morning.
Jerry, how are you?
Okay,
Good,
I just
thank
started,
you.
Jerry, so you should be able to find it.
Okay. There we go. I can see it. I'll raid you when I'm done.
Oh, give me a second. I forgot to change the stupid title, of course.
about 6 minutes of my workout done. And then we'll raid Mr. Fantastic doing the ebb. That was a long workout. Here's Doom. Up and down and up and down. Or slightly up and down. Wow, Doom, that's a long ride.
Andy is usually with you, eh? Has Andy traveled?
Andy is traveling, yes.
Oh, okay. When will he be back?
Next week.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep, we had a TTT without Andy yesterday, which made it
How did
super
that go?
hard.
yeah.
It was hard. That route is not my type of route.
Which route was that this time?
Is it Harrogate Circuit?
Oh, yeah. This one is brutal.
Yeah, it's up and down all the time.
Yeah.
So you can't get to a proper pace or anything.
Who else did you have in the team yesterday?
There was Mike and
Yeah.
Mark and Rich and myself.
A good team, though.
It was a good team, but we were all Bs competing with teams with 3 As. So
Yeah, okay.
that makes it hard, and yeah, and it's a smaller team, so it's less time to recover when you rest. And with the climbs, it's even harder to recover. But we had fun, that I can tell you.
Yeah. Well, you can recover here during the ebb, save for the last kilometer.
No, I'm not gonna ride the ebb today. I already did 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I think my butt has been enough on the bike for today. Doom Newcomb says in their TTT they had 1A on a gravel bike. That's not a good idea. Okay, it looks like your ride started, so thanks everybody for watching this morning. We're gonna raid Mr. Fantastic. See if I can do that. Thanks, Doom.
Okay, we all went the right way. That's a good sign.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
Yep.
Okay, thanks everybody. Have a wonderful day. I think that worked. There we go, that worked. Oh. Need to do the team account, that's true. Okay.
Oh no, Don. You going home?
He might just be late. He told me yesterday he'd be here.
All right.
No, I won't crash Twitch. I just can't get into the team account to raid him. Ah, maybe I can do it here. Let's see. See if that works. Ah, yep. Looks like that works. Hey, GP. Thanks for jumping in, GP. Still see my own channel. Oh, yeah, I see we rated them. Good job.
I'm positive this is my first time to be rated.
Why not?
No heart rate today. It's like I'm cheating. Welcome, Raiders. Wonder if Andy's mom's gonna watch.
She usually tunes in. You've got GP Llama watching. It's always a
GP
good
Llama. Welcome, Shane.
thing.
Must be almost nighttime there.
Yeah, this is about his bedtime.
Nighttime tomorrow, of course. Oh no, today.
Nighttime
I don't
today.
know. It's so confusing. I always
It'll-
laugh when I see Andy Jenner posting stuff in the morning and I haven't even gotten to bed yet, and it's like, oh.
So Shane, I'm going to do the same as you tomorrow and get all those badges for the new world. That'll be fun. It looked like fun when you did it.
What total does that end up being?
There's eight loops. It's about 2 hours.
How much I need to ride anyway tomorrow?
Okay, I'm gonna shower and have breakfast. Guys, enjoy your ride and good luck with the espresso pot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
coming.
you, Jerry.
Okay.